Hey folks, Quilly18 here, and welcome to the Netherlands Siege Brunei. Another EU4 episode. Another siege there. Excellent. Arrived there, so it means we actually don't need this fleet to be sieging or blockading over there at all. We'll have them meet up in Johor. Oh my god, there's a little island here. I had no idea there was an island there. Well, let's not miss that. Although, ideally, you grab territory like this in one contiguous block because it's a heck of a lot easier to patrol rebels, for example. You're going to declare war on these guys? Oh, I have no CB. Could fabricate a claim, though. That seems like a good idea. Cape Massacre. Conspiracy has been discovered in the Cape. Some disgruntled foreign employees of a Dutch South Africa company, together with traders from another nation, plan to storm and seize the local fort and murder the local governor in an attempt to undercut the trade company's business. All conspirators were convicted, sentenced to death, and beheaded by the order of the governor. The incident naturally stirred up a lot of reaction, though. Can imprison the governor. Wow, greatly upset. Gain revolt risk, less power, or support it, which pisses off Castile. Oh. Oh. Must be because the... Alright. Whatever. We'll support the governor. It's fine. We really got to take that bit out. And maybe colonize this. Some of my heavies are done. Yes, I would like extra local defensiveness for the rest of the game. Let's grab these bad boys here. Have them meet up in the Cape. Or the Finister. Like, my Cape here. We could probably buy some more. Which is probably not a terrible idea. I mean, there's not much of a naval threat anywhere in the world, but let's make sure that continues to be the case. 106 manpower, that's quite nice. We could probably buy some more manufactories, but I think I'm going to start keeping a couple of $1,000 in the bank for, oh yeah, I got to go pick up those guys. For emergency, like, mercs and things like that, and for another potential huge war against the European coalition. Let's take a look at our coalition map right now. Yeah, I mean, we could probably take them. Austria and their vassals are the only question mark. As long as we fight in the right place, we'll be alright, but... Good, we've arrived there. Good. We can meet up over there. So yeah, we're gonna be forced to keep a bunch of, like, an army here and an army here. Well, it depends on how much we're gonna take in this peace deal, I guess. We could grab another light bulb idea, but we're not gonna do that. We're gonna save points for coring. Our whole fleet is there. Taiwan. We've been discovered. So Aki's got, like, stuff sort of spread out a bit. They've got this island here, which is kind of interesting. So they won't really be able to defend, although that's, I mean, what are they going to do anyway? We're the great Dutch army. There's nothing anyone can do. No one in the world can stop us. I guess we can throw probably some more cannons and stuff into things over there. That'd be fine. And do that. You've got some cannons, yeah. Go siege faster. We could blockade that. But I actually don't want to put myself in a situation where I'm going to have to fight those guys. So I'm actually just going to land over here. More fortifications. Oh, actually, they're going to go and blockade the strait, so I won't be able to reinforce. Go and do that. This is more admin tech. Yeah, we'll just have to wait. This should really be the last war. I should just, like, force myself to go up to speed 5 and, like, not war. And just go up in tech, get humanism, which should do huge amounts of stuff for the economy. But, I mean, you know, it's that challenge. Do you want to map paint, or do you want to, you know, become powerful in other ways? Okay, we got the actual Siege of Brunei. We can probably go and do something like this. They'll probably move in and try to de-siege that. We could just fight them outright. We probably have the means to do it. You know, just park in Brunei. It'll be fine. Yamasee becomes self-sufficient, which means it completes another quest. We'll have you join in over there. Excellent. So we need one more quest over here. Start creating some canals. Don't think the Kiel Canal is worth it. We could experiment with the Suez Canal if we had that spot, and we don't right now. Protect against the Ottomans. Have a bigger army. Yeah, it's not a bad idea, actually. If we claim Pamlico, where's that? Well, actually, oh, over here. And yeah, I always like the ones that give you power. Fabricate claim on Pamlico. Excellent. We have a colonist available now. So what I think I'm going to do is actually fill out the cape over here. I like that idea. We don't have any troops nearby, do we? Taking out Mutapa at some point would also be quite nice. They're not coalition against me, so... Go and... I love how there's, like, the exiled dude over there who can't do anything. And let's say a mortar as well. 2 infantry and a mortar. It's way overkill for the natives. Actually, it's, like, hugely overkill. Let's just do 2 infantry. That's going to be more than enough, and it'll complete relatively quickly as well. 77% war score. That might be good enough to take everything we want. We'll see. Yeah, I say that. I bet you we want 100%. So let's focus on one big contiguous block over here. 82% war score value. Actually, I know it's going to sound crazy, but if we do this, we don't have to worry about actually having to like go across any crossings to invade. Pretty straightforward. Wouldn't be bad to get that extra island. Now, I can protectorate them, which is not what I want to do. I think we'll just do this. Can't even get any money. One big contiguous chunk. It's fine. Dangerous overextension. Listen, we're not over 100, so we're fine. We've got enough money or points to core everything and have a little bit left over. We're still +3 stability. Excellent. All right, I'm pretty happy with that. Take these troops, move them back over here. Well, there's no probably. We will have to do a little bit of rebel stomping. Where's my fleet? I parked over here. Let's go and pick up the dudes that are in Brunei. Maybe drop them off over here for additional rebel stomping for a little while. You've arrived there. Great. We got rebels in Lienz again. We will reinforce to make sure that everything's okay. We have peasants there? No, we don't. Don't lie to me. Don't lie to me, game. We don't need that peace offer anymore. Okay. 25 bucks. Sure, why not? And you're there just stamping some rebels down while we finish coring. Very nice. Won that siege, as expected. Alright, great stuff. You're in Trent. Alright. And good initiative. Free forts. I love it. And another colony completed. Very nice. So we've got our guy in Fox. We lost the colonialism CB. Really? Oh, whatever. Sure, you can do that. Okay, so we need to colonize more stuff. There's technically a little bit to colonize in a few different bits here. Actually, it might not be a terrible idea, actually, for us to have a presence over here so that we could potentially drop troops or something. So let's move our ships over there to pick them up. Sante did flip. A real shame, but what can you do? And, yeah, so we put our colonist up over there. Good. I mean, there's still stuff in the east to do. But this is going to be fine. We don't have those units there yet. All right. You've picked those guys up. Good. Let's just go land down here so we can do some rebel stomping. We might want a more impressive fleet over here. Okay, we were discovered. Yeah, who cares? Sure, military access for everyone. And maybe, while I've got some idle diplomats, let's make sure we still got a bunch of claims going on here. And we do. But let's keep refreshing them at different times. And that way we'll ensure that we've always got something running on Mutapa. This might not be a bad time to go for them. We got the ivory, gold. Also, it would be nice to have a contiguous coast. Kind of annoys me that Portugal is like this. Congo is protectorate of mine. Lovely. Could actually suck up to them a little bit more. And Hassa. Don't like me, but we could protect rise them, which we should definitely do, actually. Because then we can walk all the way up and down the coast. All right, we got a CB against Ake. Oh, that's right. That's the thing we could do. Yeah, we can repay that loan. Now we have no loans. We have 2,000 bucks. So it could be something like every time I hit 2,000 bucks, I could go and buy a manufacturer or two. I think maybe I'll do it every time I hit 3,000. I'll buy a couple of manufacturers. And I'll wait for some things to core. I don't want to go above 100% overextension because I don't want to get the 15 rebellion risk things. I'm not trying to break any records. I'll leave that stuff up to DDR Jake. God knows he does it better. And I'll just, you know, try to build a sort of a reasonable globe spanning economy. Oh, also, we can add more stuff to the trade company. No, they're still not at 50%. Is it because we're not cored? I could add stuff that's not cored to it, though, right? Yeah, they're all there. What is that? Active seclusion. The war with Cosmopolitan Columbia was over. We thought all matters were settled. Negotiations have drawn out over some minor issues, but everything had changed this week when Cosmopolitan Columbia representatives suggested a new clause. To our surprise, one favorable to the Republic. To weaken the Orange family's position politically, they want us to pact an act to keep future Princes of Orange from the office of stadholder. I don't think that'll happen. What motive they have for this is not yet clear. So, we know how to be discreet. We can strengthen status by 75 and lose stability, which gives us a lot more tradition. Or, yeah, well, we're going to do that. I mean, I like to stay on the status side of things, but I don't want to lose stability. That would be sucky and, you know, whatever. So that's fine. All right, just wait for cores. And I think admin power is the way to go, given this choice. And admin tech, yes. Bam. We got a new idea group, and I absolutely positively will want to grab humanist ideas. Religious unity is not a big deal. The revolt risk can help. Tolerance of heretics. It's the less nationalism is going to be huge for us if we do decide to pull the trigger on much more war. And the accepted culture threshold. All that is going to be incredibly potent for us. And cheaper future ideas. So I'm going to do it, even though we've got things kind of spread out a little bit. But I'm okay with that. I really want the humanist ideas. Plus, they're new. They're still, well, I mean, they're not that new to people at this point, but they're still new to me. I've never done it. All right, we're going to get some grain. Oh, we could colonize this area here. Or no. It actually belongs to the Navajo? It does. Oh, they're gray. They're just like unclaimed land. Brunei entered a coalition against us. I guess that shouldn't be too much of a surprise. That's a lot of AE too, which means actually if we do get in a coalition war, we're actually going to have to worry about them doing silly stuff over here, which is going to be vaguely annoying. I was going to go shopping for a place to put down a manufactory at home. Ooh. Orange Road to Glory. The victory of the opposition in the latest struggles between status and Orange's interest has turned out to be unexpectedly benefit Netherlands. Nobles who had taken a modest interest in military matters before are now hoping for a future where a Prince of Orange can lead our people to glory. They see a bright and proud future for the Dutch Republic. Whether or not they are right, they will benefit our military with much needed leadership. So we can direct the Orange supporters to the army or direct the Orange supporters to the army. That should probably say Navy. That's actually an interesting question. What is our state? Army tradition, I think it maxes out as 100, doesn't it? So it seems like there's less benefit there. On the other hand, I really want to keep getting those like super mega generals. And maybe it doesn't cap at 100. Maybe it can go over. If anything, it might be worth capping it at 100. On the other hand, you know, we could do this. I mean, from naval tradition, we do get more trade steering, which is handy. All right, we'll do the Navy one. I'll be a little bit disappointed if I find out that Army tradition can go over 100. But right now, we can summon up some pretty badass generals if need be. Are we over our limit? No, we're at our limit. We've got half-decent generals. If a big war breaks out, we actually might go and just, like, burn a bunch of military points to see if we can roll a really, really, really good general. But if I were to do that right now, it might be silly because you never know. They might die before the war actually starts. What's the actual force limit or supply limit? Okay. We can actually have everything together. Oh, they got a double stack of rebels. All right, dude, reinforce faster. There we go. Quelimane is not a part of our realm. Well, let's keep fabricating then. Oh, this event again. Sorry, Castile. I hate you. You guys move into Great Karoo. Won that battle, and we're not getting any attrition there, so go ahead and merge up. 143,000 manpower. I don't need to reinforce much. We're getting plenty of gain. I could potentially turn down our maintenance a little bit. It's a little bit worrisome, just because we do have some rebellion risk, so I don't know. You guys are there. Hang tight. Could probably just turn on the automatic rebel suppression and save myself a little bit of brain power. Just a tiny bit. Not much. So I feel like we'll probably go declare war on Ake just to grab these two provinces and sort of complete the set. Although, do I want to do that rather than go after Mutapa? Where's Aru? Wait, what? Is it this? No? You're doing that, you're doing that. Yay, cores. Oh, there! Oh, well, shoot, yes. Please endorse their behavior. All right, well, that sort of answers the question then. We'll keep the trade company happy by doing something like that. Let's split you in half, send you over here, and go into that battle. Especially if cores are starting to happen already. And they are, we're not that dramatically overextended. Where's our ships? Move the ships here. Try to get Aru to get siege as quickly as possible for its ticking war score. We may have to go and land on Taiwan. We'll see how it goes. Whoa! Allied with... Oh, Norway, Castile, and Milan. What? Okay, maybe we won't be doing this. Son of a... Wow. You go and dock there. You, if I can actually click on you, can protect trade in the Moroccan trade node. Still not quite at 50%. We can start conversions. Oh, which is there, okay. Actually, religious rebels that pop up here might actually flip us, but... Do we need to add you to a trade company? No, we don't. So we can save the extra little tax money and manpower that we get from you. I think I noticed that before. Oh, okay, pause the game. Let's find a place to drop our... what other unique buildings? Glorious Monument? For some just more prestige? Costs 1,000. I mean, we are basically capped at prestige, but that's because we keep going to war. It might not always be the case. I think it makes more sense to drop down some refineries now. Oh, the sugar one even fits. And there are some places that are going to be slightly better to place these things. There we go. Get them going on. Now, prior to the last major patch, having extra production actually gave you more manpower. It's not the case anymore, which is a little unfortunate for us, but probably easier to balance, I imagine. I think I might want to build some more light ships over here, though. And yeah, they are slower to build here, but they won't take like a year to arrive either from Europe. Never have too much money. Oh, right, we have those troops just sitting around in a place where they're not particularly needed. Let's go and pick them up. Okay, you diplomatic fiend. Quite disappointed. But they're subject. Oh. Yeah, they're protectorate. Oh, that's going to be really bad then. Okay, never mind. I should have noticed that before. IR derped. Civil War in Japan. Okay, well then I guess what that does is it actually really clarifies your next move. Actually, I'm going to drop you in Mekassar. More population in Fox. Yes, we'll take the extra fortification. We're obviously not going to take these guys, so my trade company is going to be pissed and all that nonsense and yada yada yada. Slaves in Karoo. Yeah, let's go ahead and buff that. I just feel like it's better for them. Like, yeah, they lose the Republican tradition. I don't know if they'll ever stop being Republic, and I don't know what that means in terms of colonialism, but that concerns me a lot less. I'd much rather just have them have more points. Oh, no, stay there. That's right, you're there to fight potential rebels off. So how are we going to war against Mutapa, if anything? Because I got to keep people around here for rebel busting. I guess we're not going to do any of that. Split this fleet. Keep having you there. Okay, we're going to be fine. New Cardinal. Alright, cores. Okay. Things are going well, making huge bank. So, we'll use the huge bank to make even more bank. I will, take a look at the Hassa. We can get an alliance, but what I want to do, call the diplomat, I want to establish a protectorate. Bam. And we've got one in the Congo already. And what I'm going to do is actually I'm going to improve relations here so they just stay loyal to me. I don't think there's much of a risk that they would decide not to be. But we'll go ahead and do that anyway. Right. More manufactories. Plantations? No. Farm estates. Really not worth much. Textile. Weapons? Naval equipment? Trade company? No. I guess we just keep putting on refineries. Refineries are definitely the most valuable one right now. Wine and sugar. Which we have. Presumably. Yeah, wine. There you go, we'll build one more. And it's just those goods have a higher value. Alright, Hassa's actually quite big. And yeah, I don't need to conquer them directly. I mean, unless I needed more land for more trade power in these nodes. Yay, of course. But I really don't. Here I kind of do. Which, if I'd taken over the Congo, would allow me to do that. But I think what we're going to do instead... Oh, we were getting embargoed. That didn't help. I'm actually going to go ahead and build some trade buildings over here. Just to try to get over the hump. We have 10 merchants. Working on number 11. Ottomans. Yeah, well, that's fair. We get... Wow. The Ottomans are scary. Large revolt. Sunda. Oh, that's over here, isn't it? Yeah, let's just make sure we've got troops in place. No, we'll start off in Siak. We'll kill them, and then we'll have to fight. I guess, yeah, we'll have an advantage against nationalists who are better armed, and then we can just go and clean up the peasants after. Target practice. Easy peasy. Oh, it's over here. Yeah, that's vaguely inconvenient. Get all our trade ships, or our transports together. Ake itself, over here, is considered part of our realm. More and more and more. Are we done being overextended? Nope, we've got one more province about to go. That's Siak over here. How's the trade looking here? 44%. Get on the boat. I guess we'll do the safe thing where we land here and then go across. Actually starting to run low on papal influence points. People are dying so fast. We're at 50%? Not quite yet. See, there we go. Now, it's nice that we've got the margin of error in here for our balance of power. We're definitely going to grab the oranges guy, the 524, as opposed to the 202. Boop. It's nice to get options. I mean, it sucks that they only last for a few years at a time. And we do have to worry about our standing a little bit. But I like having choices. Expansion ideas. What's our religious unity right now? I think we just start powering down the humanist ideas. We have a lot of admin ideas that are not being done. Global trade power. Yeah, that would be pretty sexy. And more CBs against countries in Asia, but we're going to go down the humanist thing just because I'm feeling saucy. It's a good reason to do things. Don't criticize me. Sungao. Why is it always Sungao? Alsatians. That's the problem. Let's go and stomp on him. And then probably come back to Trent, yeah, because it still needs a bit of rebel stomping, although apparently Sungao needs it well. But I don't want to attack into the mountains and fight the rebels. That's why I want to start in the mountains. Gonna get a lot of little pop-ups there. Boop. Boop, 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 boop. Now, I can assign ships to the Malacca trade node. And in fact, I believe I have. But what I would like to do is keep above 50% trade power without ships. Because that way I don't have to worry about losing my merchant randomly from, like, just silly events. Like, or when a war starts and I want to move my ships or something like that. I want to have that margin of error in there so that I'm guaranteed to have my merchant all the time. I do have everything assigned to the trade company, and I do. Pulling trade that way. Quite a lot of it is still staying there, but okay. Patrol. I mean, you will patrol Malacca. But I'm going to build those things anyway. 52%. Which gives us a merchant. Indonesian charter? No? Yes? Dutch, Indonesian. Why do these numbers not match up? We have 52. Does it not count the ships? Maybe it doesn't count the ships for these sorts of things. In which case, I guess that's good to know. Where's this one? South India Company. Oh, yeah. Which is over here. It's actually kind of impressive that it's got what it's got. No, see? Hang on. Maybe it just hasn't updated yet. Let's wait a little bit longer. Because this is saying 44%, and it was saying 44% here, no? 41%. All right. Any other trade buildings we can build here? Yeah, customs house. That is worth a hell of a lot of points. We actually might be able to swing something. Just by having Ceylon, we might be able to actually have ownership over everything here. I wonder if Art of War would even be save compatible, if it's splitting up the provinces like that. Unless they're, like, literally splitting one in half and then they keep the ownership that way. I don't know. Go up to speed 4. Discourage a little bit of micromanagement here. Ah! Fox has become self-sustaining. Lovely. This is all wasteland. We can't... Oh, we can colonize there. And that's probably what we'll do. You have, like, no natives at all. Oh, we can't actually walk up there. That's kind of annoying. Again, yeah, see Mutapa, we got to do something about them. I don't like the fact that we can't walk up there. How's our trade power here? Not quite high enough. We're spending money and we're spending Diplo points, but that's alright. We'll build that. I don't even know how far down this node goes. Oh, to right here. Good. That's convenient. Alright. Cornwall. Really? Alright. Wasn't expecting any nonsense over there. Didn't even realize there was much in the way of revolt risk in Cornwall. What does Wessex look like now that there's no one there? Not much. Alright, well, we'll stand in Cornwall for a little bit longer. That's okay. This is just transports and heavies, right? Yep. Okay. Now we have a handful more light ships that hadn't been accounted for. The coup! The cup! The cup is happening. Ahmad Jumb is a man of action. That is why he was employed by the administration and how he has continued to hold position as Netherlands' chief military advisor despite being a well-known supporter of the Orangist cause. Now his actions have turned against us. Claiming that unquestioned strength of the statists is ruining Netherlands, he has rallied others to find their power threatened by the ruling faction behind him, now attempts to stage a coup and take power. Now it is up to us to take action and let it happen. For the House of Orange, we can strengthen Orangists by 100 and lose the current ruler, the stadholder, who is not an Orangist, and some Republican tradition. Or we can say for the Republic, in which case we would lose the commandant, and we'd get 44 rebels. I want to say statists. I want the global trade power. And the Republican tradition is actually, nice to bring down the revolt risk, which is a constant problem in our empire. All right, in Holland. Let's keep this up for a second here. I know, this is like cheaty and gamey, but screw it. I don't care. We're gonna move some troops over to Holland. Oh, let's get some trade power for now. Great Company greatly upset is going away. Great Britain is fabricating claims on us. All right, that's fine. You arrived there. Gain some prestige. Orkney. Orkney? All right. Well then, that's fine. We can deal with that. All right, for the Republic. We've got to replace our advisor. I think the more manpower guy is always nice. More fortification, it's not bad. Won the Battle of Holland. Trade power is growing. I'll go ahead and build the next level as well, though. And what I'm going to do is combine these two and then split them in half. Send one to Lienz and the other to Trent. I guess they're going to be attritioning each other for a little bit, which is kind of unfortunate. We will. I guess it doesn't matter if we do the big crossing or we just land on them. It's going to come out to the same penalty, so we may as well just land on them and save some time. Luckily, it's only 7 dudes. That could have been much, much worse. That's Cornwall. It's like got no real restriction or a revolt risk anyway. We're at +3 stability. That helps a lot. Battle of Orkney has been won. I guess I'll leave them there for now because it can be a little bit of a pain to blow stuff up over there. You're there. We can get a new tech. I think that's... Oh, we're well ahead of time. That's why we need more military ideas, actually. The other thing I could do, especially if I've got some money, is look into... building more armories and stuff. The overseas penalty makes it crappy to put over there. Training fields. Might as well, right? Although I don't mind being ahead in military. 45% extra is quite a bit more. So we'll wait on that. When we get, I don't know if we'll do this again. We might just wait until we hit, 999 or get damn close, and then we will just bite the bullet, take the higher military tech. Maybe that'll be a good time to go to war with something a little bit more substantial, like the coalition. Oh god, this episode's gone on way too long. Still, I mean, we're like in a nice, like stable position. We're making huge amounts of money. We're by far the scariest kid on the block. Again, I'm trying to avoid coring things, but said that, I very much would like to at least grab Quelimane over here, because it's incredibly inconvenient how things are as is. So maybe what I'll do is I'll pick up this army and a handful of lights. Merge these guys up. And we'll go ahead and go to Sofala and prepare for that. But that will have to wait until next time. Thank you very much for watching, folks. Bye-bye.